Your typical video game action hero is fitter, stronger, and more voiced by Troy Baker than we will ever be. This we have come to accept. We've also come to accept that a game hero or heroine can typically do a whole bunch of things that are physically implausible, if not straight up biomechanically impossible.
Come on. Oh god, this is so much harder than it looks.
Ponder with us now these incredible physical feats that video game characters are pulling off every day like it's nothing, whereas I, on the other hand, am still struggling to get this jam jar open.
As anyone who's ever been on a treadmill or been near a treadmill or had the concept of a treadmill explained to them can tell you, running is tough. Your legs hurt, you sweat a lot, and by the time you're finished, you haven't even gone anywhere. They must think you're one of these video game action heroes who can just run and run indefinitely without slowing down or getting a stitch. Which, I'm actually getting one just thinking about it. I mean, sure, in the real world we have marathon runners who can jog a long old while, but Nathan Drake can go hypothetically forever, equipped with no more than wisecracks and shoes that, I'm sorry, can't offer the arch support you need for infinite running. In real life, the record for the world's longest ever run is held by one Dean Karnassis, who ran for nearly 81 hours straight. Nate can beat that no problem. I'll show you. Let me just complete Uncharted 4 5 times real quick.
Stay put.
Happy hunting.
When you fall off stuff as often and as vigorously as Lara Croft, you ought to thank your lucky stars that for you, a fall from literally any height is survivable, as long as you land in some water. Through numerous reboots, revamps, reimaginings and costume changes, Lara has held on to the power to walk away, or swim away, from terrifying long drops into bodies of water completely unharmed.
Well, kill her!
Hey!
You morons!
Whereas in reality, the terminal velocity of a human is 120 miles an hour, and hitting a surface of water at 80 miles an hour is about enough to turn you from a living adventurer into a soggy cadaver. Now, if we could only fill every Tomb Raider level with a few feet of water, it'd be completely Lara safe. She'd never sustain a fall injury again.
Obviously everyone here can hang from tiny ledges by their muscular fingertips. I mean, it's not unfeasible. And we can all shimmy sideways along those tiny ledges, obviously. That's how I got to work this morning. But very few of us here in the dumb real world can hang from one tiny ledge, release that tiny ledge with our fingertips, fall a really long way, and then catch another ledge far below us with those same fingertips. I'm not saying it's impossible, per se, I'm just saying you'd need grip strength like the jaws of a roided up crocodile, and you'd still probably pop both arms out of your shoulder sockets. Here, Ezio, maybe you can get this jam jar open?
I'll level with you, the internet. I've never actually been shot. Well, unless you count the OutsidexboX Outside Extra team building paintball tournament.
No.
Oh. Alright then, I've never been shot, nor am I a qualified medical physician. Unless we count the 80 hours of Theme Hospital I played in the late 90s.
No.
Oh, you guys don't count anything as anything. Whatever, I'm still confident when I say that being shot hurts, and recovering from being shot takes more than crouching for a few seconds behind some cover while the blood splatter evaporates off the surface of your eyeballs. If you're a Call of Duty hero though, you can pop the bullets right back out with the sheer force of your heroism, close the wounds with the power of your mind, and prevent ongoing infection with your righteous fury against the enemies of freedom. If I learned anything from team building paintball, it's that you have to look out for the next day bruises. Those things get sore. Yeah, you should try some lavender oil for that.
With the total capacity of my pockets, my backpack and my open hands, I can just about carry around a laptop, my wallet, set of keys and a small voodoo doll. Don't ask. Most games though, even if they don't let you carry an unlimited quantity of weapons, potions, alternate armor sets and random junk that you're not sure if it will turn out to be useful, will let you carry an inhumanly impressive amount of stuff. Even the physiologically ordinary heroes of Grand Theft Auto 5 can personally tote around every single variety of weapon at once, amounting to enough pistols, SMGs, shotguns, assault rifles, sniper rifles and heavy weapons to arm a small country. Not to mention like 25 grenades and 16 different melee weapons. What? I like to keep my options open. Besides raising questions about where exactly you're stashing that minigun about your person, carrying all of that heavy stuff at once suggests you're quietly, invisibly, the strongest man in fake Los Angeles. Stronger than fake The Rock. Or see, you could get rid of all that heavy, bulky clutter and just get yourself a nice, lightweight voodoo doll. I said don't ask.
There they are.
Much like how Achilles, the hero of Greek myth, was invulnerable except for in his one super weak sauce heel, Jason Brody, the hero of Far Cry 3, cannot be damaged in battle except through his super vulnerable hand, wrist and forearms.
He's behind cover!
It feels like the bad guys know all about his secret weak spot, by the way, because that's the first thing they go for, and it's like he only ever gets shot, broken, bitten, nails or glass in this exact place. Guys, not cool! Who told you about my arms? It's a fair arrangement though, because yes, the Broadster only ever comes to harm in this one small area of his body, but at the same time he can also heal that one small area of his body by wrapping a bandage around it or sticking a syringe in it, or manually resetting his bones while running along to the next pirate outpost. Such a liability. Why do I even have these things?
We all love a good steep hill, don't we? They're good for sledding down when it snows, building funicular railways on, and, holding up the Hollywood sign. One of the many disadvantages of not being a Bethesda character in real life, though, is that we can't scale near vertical mountainsides with a bit of running and jumping. If you are a Bethesda character, then lucky you. You should have no problem hiking up sheer rocky inclines like a particularly gifted mountain goat. This is just as well, given how much of the important stuff you need to get at is way up high, and no one's built any funiculars yet in the land of the Nords. Well, nobody except mod creators, so incensed by Skyrim's cliff hopping that they built a Center Parks walkway into every snowy peak. You really dropped the ball on this one, the Greybeards. Wise indeed. No funiculars, gonna climb all the way up to your monastery.
Okay, thank you for watching this video about the physically implausible things that video game characters can do. Here's a thing I bet you can't do. Click on one of these two videos to watch more videos from us. Bet you can't do it. If you could do it, I'd be really impressed. Up here's one from us. You can enjoy that. And down there is a video from our friends at Outside Extra. And if you really want to impress us, you should click the subscribe orb, which is here. And we'll subscribe you to the channel so you can watch videos like this all the time. All hail the subscribe orb! That was the orb talking.